Welcome to the homestead. Glad you're watching. Well, yesterday I did a video. It was just a short one that I was going to attach to this one, and I welcomed you and everything else. I talked throughout the video, and lo and behold, I forgot to flip that little switch on the back of the camera. Oh, I better go look and see if I did it this time. All's good. I did flip the mic switch on. So anyway, I didn't do it yesterday, so I'm welcoming you for yesterday's video, and then we're going to work into today's video. So stick with us, watch what we're doing, and I'll join you in just a minute. the things that I was telling you about was what I called the witching hour. The witching hour is a time of night when everything starts to cool down, and it's around 6, 7 o'clock at night, closer probably to 7. And all of a sudden the cats go crazy. They are climbing on everything. They're on the roof. They're on climbing trees, jumping all over each other. And that's where we get a lot of the little shorts, is when we're watching them play during the witching hour. And I call it that because then about an hour later, hour and a half later maybe, done. It's just a quiet time. But that's that. There's a 1 hour or so where they just go wickedly crazy. And what they ended up doing is, in the video, you see me grabbing a hold of the umbrella. Well, the cat was on the roof, jumped up onto the umbrella, and it started to fall, and I grabbed a hold of it, and then I swirled it around trying to get the cat to get off, and then the cat finally did get off back onto the roof, and I closed down the umbrella, and that was super funny. Also told you about when we're digging these trenches, or covering, I should say, these trenches, where that trencher started. It digs down into the ground and it shoves all the dirt behind it. So at the start of every single trench line, there's no dirt to put back in the hole. So you have to get the dirt from the back where it all compiles behind it and bring it forward. And so I have to do that with each one. This cottage that I'm getting ready to start with right now, same thing. This one, same thing. And then you saw when I was working near the cat house how I had to bring the dirt forward. And so that I did tell you about as well. I told you about so many wonderful things. But now it's time to start today. And today I'm going to be digging or filling this trench right here behind me, and we're going to just keep on moving from there. So let's get busy. Okay, that's that run. It wasn't very big, but sure took a lot of effort. And I gotta wipe the sweat out of my eyes, get a drink of water, and then we're gonna work over here. Well, this is pretty hard work. The edges are all dry, and so they're starting to concrete up. It takes some really chopping to get them pulled up out of the grass. And I'm trying to get it as level as possible. And I'm putting dirt where there's dips that were there already, just to kind of level it off too. I have a lot of dirt here, and I'm not sure why we have so much dirt unless there's just not enough right here, and we'll end up using it as we go forward. Only time will tell. This has taken a really, really long time, and so I'm tired too. And it's hot. It's like, I don't know, 2 o'clock in the day. It's supposed to be 98 degrees today, so it's pretty hot to be working out here. But don't worry, I've been walking over there and getting some drinks and wiping the sweat and everything else, even though I haven't been talking to you. And so back to work we go. I hope you're sticking with me. Come on. I seem to be forming a blister under my glove. I'm going to go get a Band-Aid to put right here so I can use that hand for a while longer because it's starting to hurt. I'll be right back. Oh, this is really, really hard work. Okay, I'm tired of fighting that dirt. I'm going to use the wheelbarrow and put all that excess dirt in the wheelbarrow. Somewhere along the lines we're going to need that dirt, and we'll dump it where we need it. But right now it's because there was this line, that line. And when he would turn it and he'd start to dig, like I said, all the dirt would go this way. Well, if you're doing it this way and it's going this way, and you're doing it this way and it's going this way, and this way and it's going this way, there's just too much dirt in the center. And I'm sure it could get spread out, and I'm sure it fits somewhere. I just don't know where. And so, okay, I looked at the yard. I kind of brought the weed eater over here, and I weed eated this grass down a little bit because I noticed there was a slope right there. It has nothing to do with our trenching system, but I have that extra dirt, and I think I should fill in that slope. It's kind of like that, and if I get it better, that'll give me some place to put that extra dirt. It still slopes, but it doesn't have the big dip in it, so that's good. And now we'll move back over there. I'm a little bit dizzy. I need to rest. Don't go anywhere. Okay, that strip's done. Whole wheelbarrow full of dirt. That doesn't make much sense. The ground's from side to side, it's level. You know, I mean, the ground's not level. It never was. But where the grass is on both sides, it's level. I think excess dirt-wise, I think Lee was saying that he needed dirt where he was working, that his wasn't going down. I don't know why. He's got too little dirt. I got too much dirt. I don't know, unless we shifted the dirt with that trencher, you know, pushing the dirt in other places. I have no clue, none whatsoever. But I think I'm done for today, though, because it's dinner hour. And so, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, press the notification bell, and subscribe. And guess what I'm going to be doing next time? Yep. And we'll see you then. God bless y'all. Bye-bye now.